What's up, guys? It's your boy Alita from Alita TV. Remind you to give this video a like, subscribe to the channel. With one of the most underrated operators in Rainbow Six Siege, Montagne. So I think the only negative thing I come across this character is when you're in the lobby and basically people don't have their mics. So if they're already in a party or they're just flat out not using their mics, it's going to be one of the most difficult things. So what you want to do with Montagne is you want to try to ping as much as possible. So here we basically have a software here, and I'm trying to communicate with my team that doesn't have a mic. Hey, there's a software here. So when they don't have a mic, ping as much as possible. A situation that's about to pop up right now is basically when there's an enemy and somebody else is doing their own thing. So I'm trying to ping to him as much as I can. Hey, Jaeger's right down here, right? So you're gonna see Jaeger. Paying attention. So that's one of the most frustrating things that you're gonna deal with Montagne. But let's get on to the positives. So my favorite fact about Montagne is he has 180 degrees worth of protection when the shield is fully extended basically from head to toe. So from head to toe, he's untouchable, right? So when the shield is fully extended, it definitely serves as one of the most distracting tools in Siege, because they're going to be fully focused on you, or they're going to be focused on someone that's basically lurking. So that's one of the benefits with Montagne, is that if one of your teammates has an ACOG and he's basically kind of far away, if they're focused on you, it's going to be an easy kill 9 times out of 10, right? So basically I'm trying to ping as much as possible. I'm trying to distract as many operators as I can, so that way they can only focus on me, right? So sometimes you're going to deal with situations when they get overzealous, and set yourself up for an easy kill just like this, right? They're going to try to basically waste their whole clip, and once they do that, put your shield down, go for the easy bop. Pretty self-explanatory with Montagne, right? So here again, it's a 3v1 now. Got an Ella left. She's focused on somebody else, which is a huge mistake. There we go. Just to look out for, basically when your shield is fully extended, they're going to try to pin you down to a soft wall where they can try to shoot behind you, right? So fortunate for me, I had a smart team that was aware of that and got an easy headshot on Valk, right? So now I'm basically trying to fake out Legion, so that way my teammate can get another easy kill. But sometimes the defensive team, they're a little bit smart, right? So when your team doesn't have a mic, again, playing as Montagne, you want to try to ping as much as possible. So here we have a soft wall, and unfortunately Hibana was trying to she was trying to soft breach the other wall. So I'm still going to try to ping as much as possible to let her know, hey, so soft breach this wall so I can get in and plant. So fortunate for me, again, Hibana was paying attention, so we're gonna get to the point where I'm basically about to plant, right? So another key thing with Montagne when you are about to plant, and I like to carry his handgun, and I also like to carry smokes on me, right? So when you are planting as Montagne, you want to face your teammates and you want to have your back exposed to the enemy. I know it's the opposite, but the reason why is that when you have your back exposed and you're about to plant, your shield gets put on your back, and that basically provides protection for you while you're planting. So when you're planting, again, have your back exposed. Sometimes they're gonna go for the stab, sometimes they're gonna go just to gun you down, right? But again, your back is protected, they don't know where you are, and it's an easy plant. So now with now that we planted, the only thing that you want to do as Montagne is basically protect the bomb, right? So again, you want to be aware of situations. You don't want to have your back exposed when your shield is fully extended. So that's one of the key factors with Montagne. So that's when you do actually plant, you want to try to relay as much information to the other teams. So unfortunately for Hibana, she got Legion got overzealous. But again, when situations like that happen, put down your shield, have your handgun ready, go for the easy headshot. Because 9 times out of 10 you're gonna get an easy kill, because they're gonna get basically too overzealous. Yeah, see, look, easy headshot, 1 2 3. is going to provide some kind of protection for you. So like that's one of the things that I cherish most about him. So depending on the situation, you know, again, you want to relay as much information as possible. Now with C4s and impacts, you always want to definitely face them because you're going to take little to no damage, right? So they try to throw impact, only took about 8 damage, and here we have Mirror. She's definitely going to try to C4 me, right? So normally the C4 is an instant kill, but here in this instance, only took about 40 damage, right? So I'll take 40 damage over a death anytime. So that's one of the reasons why I like to basically, most of the times I like to have my shield fully extended because again, you know, you're protected, you have 180 degrees worth of protection, and you get to relay basically back to the team, you know, like who's where. You know, they're facing me, I got 2 on me, like, you know, 2 people that's gonna try to stab you at one point. But if you have one teammate that's lurking, you're always, you know, they're always gonna get a kill 9 times out of 10, right? So Legion is trying to get a little overzealous, and sometimes it's okay to basically, you know, step on that poison jab and, you know, take a couple of damage because, you know, when you do that and they try to rush you, again, I'm gonna have basically Nomad right behind me. I'm just basically trying to bait Legion, right? So a lot of the times when you play with Monty, you want to bait them as much as possible, right? So I'm going to bait Mirror as soon as I rush in, and you're going to see the magic happen. Focused on me, easy kills, right? So now it's a 3v1, and you know, when that situation happens, a lot of the times they basically anticipated somebody else would come, right? So this is when you can go on attack mode with montagne, right? So you know, Legion gets an unfortunate kill, one of my teammates, and again, I still have somebody else, right? So he's kind of focused on me, and when he looks to the other side is basically when the spell is doing from him, right? Boom, easy kill. So you're gonna have that situation a lot of the times where it's a 2v1, he's anticipating it, but you know, go on attack mode. So, you know, knowing that, you know, when his shield is not fully extended, his lower half is exposed, I like to only do that when I'm basically by a window, right? So in this situation, you're gonna see me shoot down a window, you know, knowing that my shield is not fully extended, my lower half is exposed, but I'm gonna try to go for the lucky tap here, right? So when that happens, right, I normally have a laser sight on my gun. I try to line it up with where they are and just give it a few taps and you're gonna see some luck. Headshot. You're basically always going to provide the protection. You're going to try to lead the charge so that way, you know, your teammates could get in. If you don't have the diffuser and you're just only playing protection, then, you know, again, you're leading your team inside for the charge, right? So sometimes you're going to have situations where, you know, they're going to outsmart the other opponents because they're already anticipating the fact that I'm trying to lead people in. And, you know, sometimes it's going to be an unfortunate situation, right? So it's a 2v3, and unfortunate for Rook, he got overzealous, and I have one teammate lurking, right? So one thing I like to do with Monty when his shield is up, right? So again, with C4s and impacts, you always want to face the, like, you know, like when it gets detonated, because again, you're going to take much less damage, right? So with impact grenades, you're going to take about 8. And with C4s, you're gonna take about 40 to 50 damage, right? So unfortunate for me, it's a 1v2, but he tried to jump out and he got overzealous. So you gotta play this with at a turtle's pace with Monty, right? So it's all about situations, right? So, you know, here we have Alibi. She's gonna basically try to rush me so that she could go for the stab, right? So shield fully extended. I'm in the corner, only took about 8 damage, right? So she's gonna try to rush out, and I'm gonna force her left so that we can go for the easy bop. Boom, get her cornered, boom, easy bop. Cause like when your shield is not fully extended and they go for the stab, your shield goes up and they basically try to shoot you down. But not in this instance. I cornered her, easy bop. 1, 2, 3. That's it for the Monty how-to. Hope you guys enjoyed the video.